very tip, because if you put too much of the highlighter on, because of the shimmer in it, it'll enhance any texture you have on your skin, and you want your skin to look smooth. So you just want to put the littlest bit of highlighter right here and right here and right here, just basically where we put the concealer to highlight, but not so much in here. You want to put it on the tops of the cheekbones, and not so much here, but you want to put it down the bridge of the nose and right here, and that'll give the nose a slim effect. I'm just going to take a little bit. This is very pigmented. A lot comes off on the brush, so you don't need a lot with this one. So I'm just going to put it on the tops of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and down the bridge, on my cupid's bow, and a little on my chin. And I'll do a little bit up here too, because that's to catch the light really nicely if you're taking pictures. A little bit of highlight up here makes the skin look really glowy and natural. Next up, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and right now my eyebrows aren't really, they don't really need to be filled in, but I'll do a video coming up soon teaching you how to fill in your eyebrows if you need that. I can't really do it on myself since my eyebrows are already pretty thick. They kind of look like they're filled in already, so me filling them in even further would really just, it would look too unnatural. Sometimes I do it if I'm going to like somewhere where I need dramatic makeup, but just for every day I don't need to fill them in. So I'm just gonna comb them out with a spoolie to get out any extra powder that got trapped in them. A little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel in shade 5. This, it has a spoolie on the end, and you're just gonna want to focus the product towards the tail of your eyebrow, because you want the front to look lighter than the tail. So I'm just, anywhere that I need a little extra help, because in my arch it's a little sparse, so I'm just concentrating right there, angling the hairs down. Same thing over here, just focusing it towards the tail and in the arch just to fill in where it's sparse. So up next is going to be eyeshadow, but right now I just want to show you guys a quick trick I use if I find that my bronzer is looking a little too low on my cheek. I like to take the flat side of my Real Techniques makeup sponge and stamp it into the powder like this, and then you're just gonna cut a line where you want that bronzer to stop, and the translucent powder is going to brighten that right back up again and take away any muddiness that was on your face before. So it looks a little ridiculous right now, but you're just gonna take the fluffy brush once we're done with eyeshadow to swipe it off. Taking an eyelid primer. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL in M52. And I'm just gonna put the littlest bit on the back of my hand like this. Like that much. And this just makes your eyeshadow go on smoothly and not be as patchy when you try to blend it out. So we're just gonna take this eyeshadow base and just put it on with our fingers. You're just gonna want that everywhere the eyeshadow is gonna go. The little goes a long way with this. Don't really need that much, just enough to have a clear base. So today I'm gonna be using the James Charles X Morphe eyeshadow palette, and you see a lot of color in this, but today I'm going to be showing you a natural everyday look that you can do with this. So to start off, I'm going to be taking this kind of fluffy brush with this skin tone shade up here, and I'm just going to use this bone shade to set the cream base that we have down, and this is going to just make it easier to blend all the other pigments and shadows we use in the future. Next, we're going to be taking this fluffy blending brush. We're going to be taking this tan color and we're going to be swiping that in circular motions through our crease just to lightly define it. Windshield wiper and circular. You want to go back and forth between those and really take your time blending this out. You want this outside edge to be as seamless and blended as possible. Now that we have our crease color on, we're going to be taking a flat packer brush like this. We're going to be taking this gold champagne glittery shade right here and putting that on our lid. And we're just gonna press this. This you can press, you don't have to blend this. This you can press right onto your eyelid. And next, this small little brush with this, actually we're gonna use this one, this very light champagne shade. And we're gonna be using this just to highlight our inner corner, and that really brightens it up. It really draws attention to the eyes, lights them up, makes all the difference. And we're also just gonna take this and put it a little bit under the eyebrow just to lift up our eyes. Just a little bit, not too much. And then also we're gonna be taking that same crease color we used before, just a little bit. I'm trying to get that as close to the underneath of our eye as we can, just so that that shade doesn't stop right here. It continues and looks seamless. Seamless is what we're going for with this natural makeup look. And I feel like that just ties it up so nicely. And that is all we're doing for eyeshadow. Very simple, very easy. So next up, we're going to be using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And you're just gonna want to apply it generously on your top lashes and just a little tiny bit on the bottom. It's a little hard to not like stamp because this brush is pretty big. So it's kind of hard not to get a little bit on your eyelid, but you can always just take a Q-tip and just wipe it off really quick, put a little more eyeshadow on top of it, and you're good to go. You're really just going to want to start from the base of your eyelashes and wiggle up. So my top lashes are done, and for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara since it has a tinier wand. It'll be easier to get in there. And for bottom lashes, you don't want too much. You just want to wiggle the brush on. And then another tip that I just learned that my mentor for my senior project taught me is not to pump your mascara. So don't go like that because that dries out your mascara. And if you want it to last longer, you just want to go in and then out and go. So my bottom eyelashes are all done. It's not too much, just enough so they show up. And now all we need is setting spray, and then we're gonna put on a little lipstick, but I like to do setting spray before my lips. Urban Decay All Nighter makes your makeup last forever, so if you're wearing this for every day, you're gonna make it stay all day, and you can touch your face and everything and it won't come off or anything. This is my favorite, this is my go-to, but you only need just a little this bit. Next, for my lips, I'm gonna be using this Glow Skin Beauty gloss, and I don't like to put a whole lot of this on. I like to just put it in the center of my lips, rub it together, and then use my finger, kind of pat it in like this. And it kind of gives it that natural look. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. This is my everyday beginner makeup tutorial. That's it.